Today we're going to be learning about fractions. Fractions are used in a variety of different scenarios, such as when you're baking, when you tell time, when your parents tell you you have to split a dessert with your siblings and you have to cut it just right so that everybody gets the same exact amount of that dessert. And so it's really important that we understand exactly what fractions are and how they're used. So the first thing to understand about fractions is that there are two very important numbers. The first number is the numerator, and the second number is the denominator. The numerator is the number on top, and that tells you how many parts you have or how many parts are being used. The second number is the denominator, and that tells you how many parts are in the whole. So this fraction is telling us that we have one part, and there's one part in the whole. This is the fraction that you would use when you have a whole set. So if I have a whole pie, then it's just one pie. I have one whole of one. I have 1 unit of 1 unit. But if I cut the pie in half, then I have 2 pieces then I have 2 pieces. So that becomes my denominator. I have 2 pieces, so 2 units. If I take one of those units and I eat it, then I have 1 unit of the 2 units that I used to have. So I have 1/2, 1 out of 2. And the same thing goes no matter how many slices of pizza, pie you have. So if I have 3 pieces and I eat 1, then I have 2 pieces left. So I have 2 out of the 3 original. If I eat 2, then I have 1 of the 3 original. So 1/3, 1/3 together. If I only have the 2 units left, if I have 2 units left, then I have the 2/3. And it just keeps going. And as your denominator gets bigger, as you cut more pieces in your pizza, the pieces get smaller. So if you have 4 pieces and you eat 1 piece of your pizza, you're not going to have eaten as much as if you had eaten 1/3 of your pizza, or 1/2 of your pizza, or even the whole pizza. The same thing goes for length. So here I have a cube, a rod, and I have 2 cubes that are also the same length as the rod when put together. However, if I take one of those cubes away, then the cube length is only half of the original length. Of this rod, the cube is only half of the length. Same thing goes here. This rod is 3 cubes tall. If I have 1 cube, the cube is 1/3 the size of this rod. The purple rod is 4 cubes tall. If I have 1 cube, I have 1/4 of the original size. You can also use fractions in a set. And So here I have a set of numbers. Or I have a set of markers. I have one yellow, one red, another yellow, and another red. So I have 4 markers altogether. Half of my markers are yellow. Half of my markers are red because 2/4 is half of the same thing as half. They're simplified because it's really because you can divide 4 by 2. And it's really easy to see, especially with when you have like something like a pizza or a pie or a cookie, and you cut it into fourths and you eat 2. So you have 2 pieces left. But you have half of the cookie. Notice how they're the same size. So if I eat another quarter, if I eat one more piece of the 4, then I no longer have a half. I have 1 out of 4 pieces, or 1/4.